The final of the men's 3,000 metre steeplechase is underway. The Mkisu Kenyans, and deciding now he's going to take it on with Birech tucked in behind him and Conseslus Kipruto, the Olympic champion, on his shoulder. Araptani there performed really well back in Daegu as a youngster, wearing that familiar yellow strip of Uganda, but it is Conseslus Kipruto who's leading in the early stages.
Well, not very fast, is it? They're bunching up here. No one's decided to take it up, which is surprising. I'd have thought out of all the Kenyans that someone would do it. You can see Birech coming through now. Wiley just behind him, so no one is really pushing on as fast as we'd expect in a steeplechase here of this calibre. The Kenyans, though, obviously like to get out in front. They see this as their own event. Anybody else challenging that would probably be a major problem.
And Steve, just on that note, what a good season Evan Jaeger has had. And we spoke during the marathon about what an important role guys like him can play in proving that it's not just the East Africans who can dominate these distance events. We will return and continue this debate in just a second, but we've got to get back to the pole vault. We're reaching a crucial stage. Birech leads from Conseslus Kipruto. Kipruto, the Olympic champion. Wale up towards the front. And that looks like it's Saboka now taking the lead. One of the other Ethiopians, Saboka, 23 years of age, and there's still no move from Ezekiel Kemboi.
Well, usually though, Robbie's at the back and he just comes through, but this time he's in mixing it with the rest of the athletes, which means he thinks he's in with a chance, but he's not going to try too much to take a gamble on staying way back.
Once again, we have to dip back to the pole vault. We will be back with the steeple very soon. Kendricks celebrating, and there's another American on track for something important here. Evan Jaeger leads. Araptani had to stop to tie his shoelace, which is an absolute disaster for him. He's way off the back now, but Evan Jaeger hit the front when they went round with 4 laps to go. He is the Olympic silver medalist, clears that barrier well. All 3 of the Kenyans are tucked in behind him. Conseslus Kipruto in second, Kemboi third, Birech fourth. Can Evan Jaeger finally produce a medal here in the World Championship context? He's come close on so many occasions, but nearly always runs out of steam with the Kenyans behind him. And it's America 1, Kenya 2 and 3, as El Bakali of Morocco starts to get in the mix as well.
Well, Jaeger's doing a great job, really. He's pushing it on. He knows that he hasn't perhaps got that lightning finish that someone like Kemboy has got, who's in third at the moment. So he's pushing it on, and he's doing the right thing, because look at this. This group is down to 4 now.
Jaeger leads. Kipruto, the Olympic champion, in second. Then comes El Bakali. There you can see Jaeger just on the left of frame there. El Bakali in third. Kemboy fourth. That may well be Kobeni of the United States in fifth place, with the 3 Ethiopians now drifting back. And Jaeger has just opened up a couple of meters here. This is getting to the crucial part of the race, and what an epic battle we will have now, because 4 into 3 doesn't go.
Well, Jaeger is doing all the destructive work at the moment out in front, and if he carries on like this, he might even lose Kemboy. Kemboy looks
1500 meters. A huge roar from the crowd as this epic final gets underway. It's absolutely loaded here. Kwemoy coming up onto the shoulder of the forward-leaning Timothy Cheruiyot. You can always tell it's Cheruiyot because that head leans forward, but so effectively this year. Other than losing here to Elijah Manangwe, his great friend and rival who's injured, he hasn't put a foot wrong in 2019. And Jenny Meadows, as we focus in on Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Craig Engels, Cheruiyot's also lowered his 800 PB this year down to 1:43.11, and he's not hanging around the favourite.
Well, it started as it means to go on, hasn't he? He used this tactic in his heat and his semi-final. He was very, very dominant. And it's very like Hassan yesterday. You know, she got herself to the front. It was slow for maybe 200 metres or so, and then she picked it up. But the crowd are responding to this as Cheruiyot gets quite a few metres over Matt Centrovic now, who's in third position.
Unofficially, it was high 54s after 400 metres. It's not very often in a major 1500 metre final that they are strung out in single file after 400 metres. Timothy Cheruiyot is obviously full of confidence. He has really set his stall out here extremely early. Kwemoy, the world junior record holder, has gone with him. The 2 Olympic champions reigning, Centrovic in third, and McLuffy, who won the title in London, he's in fourth. Jakob Ingebrigtsen now bringing the rest of the pack back towards the Kenyans. What's their tactic now, Jenny? They've gone out hard. Surely the Kenyans have just got to keep it going, haven't they?
Well, Cheruiyot has run a couple of seconds faster than anybody else in the world, and he'll train at this pace. Maybe he just thinks, you know, why rely on tactics and strategy and things that can go wrong? He's won 8 out of his 9 races this year, and he's just put the gauntlet down, and he's got quite a significant lead now towards the chasing group.
600 metres to go. It's been an extraordinary demonstration of front running, as His Bashir has Jakob Ingebrigtsen on his shoulder, with Jake Whiteman also in the mix. All 3 Britons like 3 Spitfires coming out of the sun, trying to close down on Ronald Kwemoy, the youngster in second, who is going to be swallowed up by this big pack. They take the bell in the final of the men's 1500 metres. It's been an extraordinary demonstration of front running from the favourite. So often he has missed out. He got the silver behind his compatriot 2 years ago in this very race in London. A silver in the Commonwealth Games, a silver in the African Championships. He's put himself up there to be shot down, but he's also put himself up there for a glorious, glorious solo run into the finish if he can keep it going. Lewandowski's charging through the field in the hunt for Poland's first global medal over 1500 metres. And ever so slowly and ever so gradually they're beginning to close. McLuffy, the former Olympic champion, in second. Ingebrigtsen on the curb. Jake Whiteman trying to hang on. It's McLuffy in silver. But Timothy Cheruiyot, at last, after so many silvers, is the champion of the world. What a way to do it. 3:29, McLuffy the silver, Lewandowski the bronze. Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Jake Whiteman just miss out. From start to finish, he was the class act. That is such a bold, bold way to take your maiden global title. He put himself up there to be shot down. He had the self-belief, he had the confidence, and he had the searing pace over the last 400 metres. He has depth
now to just 1 lap in the steeple.
They take the bell in the final of the men's 3,000 metre steeplechase. Evan Jaeger on his way to what he hopes will be a piece of history for him and the United States. But the Olympic champion is still there, and El Bakkali running well in third.
Kipruto looks dangerous though. Jaeger has done all the hard work. Kipruto